morning, everybody. Welcome to the Push to Talk Show. We're in our wartime garb right now. I'm RJ. Eric is at Forward Operating Base Pool right now. How are you doing, Eric?
Hey, how you doing? I forgot the camo, but there's high grass behind me. We're good. I'll hide.
Oh, there's.
You gotta stay out of the long grass. That's where the velociraptors live.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that movie.
Then we got Scythe. How you doing, Scythe?
Good. I'm like off center though, and I'm trying to fix it.
We had something really cool that we wanted to do for him, but there was just not enough time. We couldn't figure it out. It was going to be awesome.
I'm just off center, and it's bugging me. Hold on. This is not where I sit, but it's fine. I'll just sit halfway away from my computer.
So then we got. I'm gonna totally.
The Push Talk Show is sponsored by Corona Light, ladies and gentlemen. Always hide your minds.
We have Corona Light.
I do. Showers. Every time I take it across my laptop, like the condensation's dripping on my laptop, so if my video explodes, you know why.
Just drinking out of my Rule the Galaxy Star Wars coffee mug.
And I think the winner for the best costume for the wartime shot today is Para. How you doing, man?
This isn't a costume. I'm on the front lines here. I got to stay safe. I mean, they might undock at any moment.
What if they finally get walking in stations to work? Oh, come get him.
Yeah, dangerous.
Dangerous. People with handguns just everywhere.
Oh, everybody's saying Eric's mic is ouch. You can't have everything perfect in a wartime scenario.
Not when you're an FOB. The fact that his phone line hasn't been hit with a mortar strike is impressive.
Yeah,
really? My mic's not working?
No. You sound garbly to people. They don't like it.
Just don't listen to him. That's what I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the microphone.
It's the exact same mic he uses every week, by the way. This is the best part.
He's just in open air right now. That's the whole thing. It's just an open air.
You are hearing the sounds of pool.
Yeah, there's a rather large contingent of family around.
Is there any large contingents of bikinis?
You're not allowed to see them.
Just shout out to me for subbing for 12 months to my own channel.
It's not.
We really appreciate that. Yeah, that's
Dirk. I'm not putting Mrs. Eric on. Okay. However, we do have an awesome inflatable donut in the pool that looks just like the donut from
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Yeah.
So someone out in the audience said I was super quiet. How about that?
You're fine.
Okay.
They're crazy people.
I don't know. So we had a lot of big things happen this week, right?
Sure. Move on.
So, there's a lot of move-offs, but for me, what I notice is the strategy around that Keepstar was just amazing when I just saw, one blob, another blob, like all these supers and just Titans around. That was kind of like come and try and do something. Oh, now I'm too loud.
Now you're loud, RJ. Christ, man. People, just ignore them. They don't understand how difficult it is to set up a stream from a Keepstar you just dropped in the middle of enemy territory. That's really difficult to do, honestly.
So we just got the radio module installed on that Keepstar.
Do y'all know how hard it is to wire an entire Keepstar in less than 2 days? All right. The fact that the Keepstar is able to defend itself is impressive.
Like they literally came up and was like, all right, you got 2 hours to get your stream set up from this Keepstar. Go.
Yeah.
This is a 2-hour setup right here. Yeah. I think it's looking pretty damn good.
I thought we were fine. I think you're good. Everyone looks great. My stupid bit didn't work that we were trying to set up because apparently instructions are hard. We'll do it next week if I get home in time, but we'll set it up tonight.
So, what is it? Eve Drostanero says he likes all our war gear. So my wife this morning, saw me pulling out all this stuff, and I've been retired for 2 years or whatever, the real military, whatever. She's like, I thought you never put that stuff on. And now with this little beard here, she said I look like a cross between like a militant Tommy Chong, and It's either like Fidel Castro and Tommy Chong like sat down and had a baby together or something.
You look like a fake dictator from a C-rate movie. Not even a B-rate movie, but like a C-rate movie where you're like out there trying to buy tanks on the black market, and they're trying to sell you some World War I bullshit, and you're like all into it. That's
It's
what
a
it looks
banana republic, like you're from Queens.
Yeah, there you go.
Banana republic.
Yeah, see, like you got to put to look like a proper dictator. To look like a proper dictator, you have to have the sunglasses on. I wish I had some like aviators, but I don't have any aviators. So yeah,
I can send you some rainbow aviators that we have for Pride Month at work.
Yeah, the problem is I can't see anything. That's what sucks.
You don't need to see. You're a dictator. You don't need to see.
I just
Dictators don't look; they just do. They act.
I just bought an asteroid up north somewhere in Fade. If anybody wants
It
to
looks
come to my
like
personal asteroid,
The gay cousin of the president of Iran. That's who he looks like.
so you mean the dead guy, right?
Yeah, the dead one.
So
That's so wrong. I'm sorry.
So since I had to go to sleep for that nice little attack, I got to see the main form up. But after the timer came out and everything started the Keepstar started repairing, I actually passed out and my iPad Pro hit me right in the face and woke me up. So the last thing I saw before I swiped and closed everything out was a whole bunch of fighters going. So anybody got a recap on that or want to do a recap?
You had brackets on. You saw the fighters.
I was watching it on Twitch.
Sure.
Someone's making fun of my beard. I shaved it all off like Friday. It's just gross. It's just the peach fuzz level of beard.
So I'm gonna
make fun of my peach fuzz beard right now. It'll be luscious in like a couple days.
So I'm gonna agree, RJ. You just need a cigar. You look like Fidel. You'd have it going in. And Para down here, he looks like classic World War I guy or World War II.
The best one I've seen so far is Paramedic is a Japanese soldier that doesn't know the war is over. That's pretty great. Just with them sitting there.
I'm still geared up from the casino war, is the thing.
Are you?
Yeah, I just didn't even know the war was over.
What about World War G? Do you know that World War G is restarting? It's World War G Part 2.
This is like North and South Korea, right?
It'd be like if the UK started World War II.
So I mean, this is like the North and South Korea, right? We never gave up. This is still going, right? We never signed anything.
Oh, wait, sorry, wrong thing.
Right, like if
this is a continuation.
Our real allegory here is like the continuation war, right? Like this is we're still at war, and we just like they just thought we were done. We're good.
There's no such thing as done in war. All right, people. Hey, no, you ain't done.
I have to ask, Para, that in the background there, is that a battle rorqual? What is that?
Oh, I can't afford a battle rorqual. That's a Procure. No, that's my stork.
Oh, your stork.
Yeah, yeah.
That's our entire fleet up there, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Destroyers.
Yeah, we're all command destroyer fleet.
Dude, we have so many dank boosts. You kill one boost, we still got boosts.
Right, we can
boosts for days.
Boost for days, motherfucker.
We can run off grid just with the boosts. Just boost someone straight off grid.
Correct. That's how much boost we got.
So
on a scale of 1 to boost, what's our boost level right now for just this stream? Just on the stream, what's our boost level?
This one goes to 11. That's one higher.
Okay.
It's one further.
I mean, our 2-hour boost setup is pretty great right now, I think.
All your dials go to 11? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's silly. Why
it's like penciled in. It's like a little pencil in mark.
Right?
So I think the funniest thing I saw was before I passed out and then had the iPad hit me in the nose, which actually really hurt. I thought I broke my nose. It's an iPad. It's like one of the big iPad Pros, and I was just like sitting there on my bed and just wham. Was the bomber fleet before the anchoring got finished? It got warped in and just freaking annihilated. Just went up in smoke. That was pretty fun. That was pretty funny. I think what was it? Boat did that, wasn't it?
It might have been
It sounds right. No.
I think
they had somebody warp the fleet to a point and they just blew them up.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So it really made our confessors in our mega fleets irrelevant, right? because there were no bombers on the field after that.
Well, strategically looking at it, I mean, those bombers could have messed up a whole bunch of friggin' fighter squadrons and so on. So that was,
Oh, no.
I think, even if it was
Fighters.
kind of random by accident, that was probably a really strategic freaking move right there. I applaud.
Plot
I thought it was
Boats
the
drunk
mutant
FC. Isn't Boats drunk FCing like the backbone of part of the Imperium?
I don't know.
Sure.
I would think it is. Like,
I
honestly.
think, and then we took out a bunch of the Ishtars with a couple big shots.
Yeah, they fired the Dooms.
Tell you what, when I can get on a boat fleet, I do. Because they're fun.
Boat fleets are fun, man.
Fun.
One of our court mates would argue against that. He doesn't care for boat fleets, but he's
I
curmudgeon.
love boat fleets. If Para there for a minute, I thought he was frozen until he actually blinked. I'm like, holy shit, he's alive. Oh my
Bear,
god.
Bear's
don't
sitting there
wanna-
staring into the distance.
I'm on watch right now. You don't want to let anybody sneak up on local.
Just remember, you cannot allow puppets to take control of your post.
He's in a trench on a crocite rock, leaning forward in his foxhole.
Right.
Looking for the enemy, waiting to hit that little broadcast spotted enemy.
He's waiting for that booty crocite to go pop.
Oh yeah, I keyed that phrase, booty crocite.
We got that
Yeah,
booty crocite.
booty crocite.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a time dilation. I'm
I hate
coming
when I
in
get
on
caught.
like a
Oh,
10
so
minute delay now.
it's not shell shock. That staring off into space is time dilation.
It's tie-dye. He's actually blinking in rapid succession, but it's just not registering server-wide.
So it seems, what is it? A day after we anchored our Keepstar, what did we do? We RF'd CO2's Keepstar, right?
Sure, yeah, twice.
Oh, twice. That's fantastic.
I believe they reinforced it in the hull or armor last night.
Nice.
I have to double check that. Someone double check.
And Kai, yes, I am outside at the pool. Yes, it's not a fake background.
it's
an
F-
actual background.
It's FOB pool, all right, forward operating based pool. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, see, I'm here under a little umbrella with some party stuff there, little lights.
So normally we hide under a cap umbrella. This time he's hiding under a real umbrella. Yeah.
So one interesting thing that
making life even harder.
interesting thing that kind of popped up in my head, because obviously what was the biggest thing that was talked about during this whole thing was tie-dye and lag fest and blah blah blah, which doesn't really make anything really fun-ish, except for the pure pride that you're killing some people or doing some stupid shit. But the idea came to my head: if CCP can record from say start time to end time of the battle, could they take all that data and say do a long render in real time and actually play out the battle, and then say, hey, this is what the battle would have looked like? I don't know if that may hurt them or not, because it's like, hey, you'd have to see what your battle would really look like, but yeah, we can't do that in real time. So actually do like a 3-day render on it or something.
Yeah, that would be horrifying.
Because I mean, they are taking on every button click that everybody does. They are taking that.
Yeah, it's if you set it up in simulation mode essentially and just say, okay, this is here, these go off here. The question is positioning tracked permanently server side?
I can say, actually, yes, because they had at FanFest supposedly some kind of display where they were replaying historical battles.
So that's badass, dude.
So yeah, they can do it. And honestly, the positioning server side should be you don't even need to store exact positioning, just where movements happen. Right?
Yeah,
if you just store the inputs, you can replay it. Right?
Because you start from inter-system position, and then what movements are inputted. That should be all you really. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that would be even easier than what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I mean, when I'm working in things like UE4 or whatever, because I mean, I work in UE4 at my house, but I work with Unity at work. Everything you do in there, it's a little easier to see in Unreal, because you have little nodes, and it's user position or player position, start blah blah blah, or not start, but you just user position, location, and world or whatever. That's being tracked at some type or some level in the code, so they should be able to see that.
See, and that would be pretty fucking neato.
I'd like to see all the battles in real time.
Yeah, honestly, fix the legacy code. They're not gonna do it.
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I really don't
Yeah.
fault them for
No,
the situation. Like, it is what it is.
I love the game.
There will be ways to improve it over time, probably, as things go on. Hopefully, legacy code getting pulled out of there and things like that will help. But at the end of the day, I'd rather this than, a decade ago when whoever was closest to London got their inputs out, and if you were in AUTZ or USTZ, you just got fucked. Like, you just didn't do shit. You just sat there.
Yeah.
Absolutely, much better.
We
And
had
you know what? Until somebody comes up with a faster, better computer that can do this stuff, it's what we've got, right?
watch CCP be the first ones to start using like quantum computing for gaming.
Well, I'll still argue you could do this with a cluster, but
We had let's see, Falaharn, and yes, we are live. You can't see him in our chat, but yes, we are live. Go ahead, say hello.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Greetings.
We're in the war zone.
Fellharn, do you have your camo on?
I've literally just gotten in and threw my laptop on. Let me fire up the system.
I'm just wearing my my Eve Vegas 2017 Athenor shirt because why would you waste time shooting an Athenor?
yeah, Miss, you don't want to
It's
fire
keeping
into
it safe.
video because you'll mess the video up. So.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. This took like 2 hours and like a rush job to get set up. So if I didn't set up the 5-person view.
That's fine. I did think about that. I was like, are we live? What's the situation?
We are always live. Like even when the show's not being streamed, we're just live.
Always live.
Always live.
Do it live.
Always recording. Always record.
Well, you guys don't get to see my completely burnt face now.
Did you go outside for a little while, buddy?
I did, yes.
You
wasn't
go
raining?
play outside?
I went to the beach and I'm pale and ginger for those who don't know.
I have a question. Why do I look Minecrafty, Mr.
You're all pixelated, dude. It's just input. My camera's doing the pixelated shit too. RJ's the
Yeah.
only one coming through clean.
Yeah, it's something RJ's doing because
It's
I'm
on his
clear
end
as
because
day.
I look really good on my.
Yeah, my
when I look at myself.
input looks fine. It's a networking issue.
No, it's a simple explanation of instead of doing, since we were in such a rush, I did the game detect option rather than the screen cut option. So I had to kind of make you bigger, so you're pixelated because your resolution is actually smaller.
Fucker. He's
Awesome.
trying to. He's
Next
trying
time,
to make
screen
us look like
capture.
nerds. Yeah.
That would have taken another hour.
No, it's super easy. Oh my god.
That would have taken another hour.
Why are you stupid, son? You got game capture proper wrong.
I screen capture every game and I set you guys up super fast. I don't know what you're doing. What are you working on? Like a 286?
No, I could show you what I'm working with here, but
Graphics
roll up the
card
freaking.
shaming?
If I roll up the green screen, I could do it. Actually, it's 1080. Wish it was a TI though, but damn Bitcoiners, bit
We
miners.
can't all have a TI 1080. I'm sorry.
I got a TI at work. That thing's beautiful.
Do y'all use the Puget computers at work for render?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if. Or I'm assuming y'all do custom rig since y'all have a team.
We
guys. I gotta tell you this cool party thing this is my sister's party for her daughter. So she's got an inflatable thing over here to my left, which is filled with ice. And there's like a cheese plate and like
Yeah.
veggie plate and a fruit plate
go.
over here, all in this little ice thing. It's really kind of cool.
Is it cold as ice?
It is cold as ice.
Your love?
Oh yeah, and this is a thing only a chick can put together too. I mean, men could not do this over here, so just forget it. They got little tents to keep the bugs off them. Little total Eve talk, just completely messing up.
Do they have those,
It's only something a woman can do, and I'm like,
show.
we use those like bug tents when we go camping if you're cooking dinner and shit. I know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Do they have the like the mobile safe spaces?
Using pastel little.
Oh no, they're not pastel. They're just fucking white.
Do they have like the little mobile safe spaces, like where it's like you can put a chair in there and it, kind of it's a screen that just fits around you, and you've probably seen it on like a meme somewhere where it's like, yeah, it's like 125% this kid has a freaking made up allergy or something.
Made up allergy. Yeah, so food spread for the stream here. Let me take the little. Let me see. I'll show the camera. Probably all pixelated, but look at that little pastel-y, beautiful, inflatable ice thing.
I don't see any
Right,
pool.
you could
I don't see
say
any
that
pool
he's
noodles,
embedded
so
with
it's
the
fake news.
officers and the Titan Havers, you know.
What?
You
We
can,
all-
you can
we
see
all
that Eric's
can't-
embedded with the capital pilots, you know, out there with the Titan Havers.
Just us poor dirty blues running around in our stupid Tech 3 destroyers
Yeah, this little
and our faxes.
cheese plate over here and stuff, that'd be perfect for any tie-dye fight. So you guys should keep that in mind in case we're ever in a fight.
That's like the $1 million fight that was supposed to happen. I fucking made like the sausage and cheese dip stuff because I'm like, I'm gonna be snacking because this is gonna be like a 24-hour fight or some shit, and nothing happened. It's like, well, that was a waste of prep.
It's just really shitty for me because, I just recently hooked up my phone to get pings and everything, and I just keep seeing ping after ping after ping, and I'm sitting at work like, why, God? Oh, why? Can I just be
Correct.
home,
Yeah,
please?
me too.
Or it's like I had to be like in bed because I wake up at like 4 a.m.
Aramis, this was just a quick setup on RJ's part, so next time we'll do a little better. Plus, my videos here with a pool full of kids.
Yeah, you don't want to see kids.
This is what happens when Eric leaves for the weekend. You get weird video shit.
It is July though. It's summer. Everybody's all over doing
The fact
strange
that we've
things.
consistently produced a show should show you how dedicated we are to, whatever it is that we do. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm just here to drink. This is the only time I drink.
And to UK out in the freaking chat, I could actually have a cigar in like 1 minute if I wanted
do
to.
it.
You do it?
Do it. Just like
Do
you don't
it?
even need to smoke it, but just have
I'm not
it
gonna
so
smoke
we
it.
can get, we need some dank more memes for the chat. So
Yeah,
I can
I won't smoke it. I'll go get a cigar.
because
And they're not going to be $15.
Memes.
They're not going to be $15 bathroom cigars. These ones actually came from my cousin up north. These things are legit.
Well, we can't all be winners, okay?
Well, we can all be goons, and that's the close enough.
So I've seen RJ with the $82 bathroom cigar in Vegas.
It's a $15 bathroom cigar.
I think he bought 3 of those, so $45 in cigars.
Yeah, there you go.
And Aramis out there, he tried a different feed into out of the Zoom system that we use into XSplit, and it's really just not good. So he just tried it real quick, and it was a quick setup this morning. So I'll forgive him his pixelation for a day. We'll have a better one the next couple weeks.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, this was a quick, hasty setup. Also, last time I set it up, I remember I came up with really good solutions for like getting the stream chat in there and things like that. And he actually did better than that. And there's just no way I could have hosted while I'm out here on deployment.
Yeah. When a goon's deployed, man. RJ was slacking. He hasn't had a chance to deploy, I don't think. That's probably.
I am actually everywhere right now.
I mean,
Well, Aramis, we could talk. We'll talk.
Aramis, you won't come? Be our engineer?
There we go.
Yeah.
So what else we got from the front line, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, just gentlemen here.
something Delve Time Unit Victory propaganda.
Well, let's talk about the MER. I was running a couple reports today, and one of the things I changed when Para and I did it the first time through, we use a flat 30 days as the estimator. So I worked with the code a little bit, and so we've got it actually using the days of the month, and that will be in the next mirror article. The interesting thing is when you do that, we've only deviated 1% from last month in our in how much we have how much income we've brought in. The DTU only drops by 1%, and I'm pretty sure that 1% drop is definitely because of bee control and has nothing to do with nice weather and summer and vacations. It nothing.
I'm pretty sure Bee Control is also responsible for the 2% dropout in Declan. It just makes sense to me.
Yeah, and you know what? Bee control will have everything to do with the drop this month. It'll have nothing to do with the deployment north.
Correct.
I heard that they do more damage for every upvote they get on the Reddit post when they post that they killed a thing.
Look at him. Look at RJ. He's bringing out the cigar, ladies and gentlemen. He
Yeah, I
took the
gotta-
shades
someone's
on,
talking-
ready to get.
Someone's talking about a screen capture. I got a screen cap.
I need you to send me the screen cap raw so I can make dank memes for our corp Discord.
What? You're not gonna use Big
Boris?
Report?
Boris hasn't been logging in enough. He hasn't said stupid shit since the thing where he said he's got to go watch Queer Eye. He was bragging about watching Queer Eye. That's the last fun thing he said. I got that as a meme, man, but can only meme so hard if he's not on to say stupid shit.
Goonie, we haven't achieved victory yet, but we have certainly achieved a very good win in the opening shots of this particular war.
We've got a beachhead. We've got a very real beachhead. We've got a beachhead 1,000 kilometers off the regional gate to Fade. Like, just hello. I mean, come on, just hello, guys.
Hello,
Hi,
darkness, my old friend.
Well, let's think about this, right? So we're basically what? Is it 2 jumps, 1 gate and a jump, or something that from all the enemies keep stars? Is that correct?
Sure.
Yeah, one midpoint from all the stagings, 1 jump into Fade, and you can touch all the Fade.
So when you look at that, right, we can sit there and RF like 3 or 4 things in one night, and they're going to have to choose which 2 they lose.
2?
2, 3, 4.
I think we can deploy like 8 Jackdaw fleets with the number of people up there. So they'd have to choose which 7 they're going to use.
Let's put it this way:
Our numbers are here. You know.
we can force choices, and so I was thinking about this earlier today, right? And I'm waiting for people to call foul that we make so much money in Delve that's an unfair playing field, right? And when you look at it versus the casino war, right? When you couldn't assail casino money, you can at least try and fight us, and you can try and prevent us from making ISK, and so it's all in game. So it's really fair.
Not only that, but I know I saw at least one. Hold on.
For the viewers and the new boys and girls who weren't around for the Casino War, can you explain to us how the Casino War meant that the Money Badger Coalition had infinite amounts of stacks of ISK?
Who wants to take that one?
So the thing. So I saw at least one article complaining that Rorquals are breaking the game, right? Like Rorquals, people are mining. We have too much of an advantage because only goons can fly Rorquals. That was a weird thing they decided to make happen. Like only goons are able to get into Rorquals. I don't know why they chose to do that, but it's weird that I guess we're willing to mine, and you guys, if other people aren't, then we're gonna have more money, right?
Yeah, that's how that works, right? If we work harder, we make more money, right? That's how math works, right?
That's more or less it.
We
Like,
more hours, and therefore we have more money.
right. If you have a culture in your organization
Go
that
on.
says that if you mine or crab or rat, you're a bad person and terrible, and you should get the fuck out, then you're not going to have as much.
We're not going to have as many monies. Okay,
Right,
so
right. Like that's
wait, let me see if I understand this. So if I mine harder, right, and people protect our mining operations, like these Theta boys or whatnot, we make money. Is that? Do I have that right?
Yeah,
enough?
basically that's pretty much it. Like we have more people doing things that make money, and then we have more money, and then we can buy nice things, and we can afford to throw. We can hit better stuff.
So you said we can buy nice things, but what other advantages does having more money give us?
No, that's it.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
that makes sense. Yeah,
Our
like-
numbers are bigger, actually.
Okay, so numbers
why we
bigger,
had to-
therefore mining victory.
Yeah, our numbers are so big. Remember that we had to stop measuring things in ISK and go to a small. Like we have to use a unit
that's
now, right?
Right. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I remember that. I was
About
there
time
when that
we
was invented.
Right. We have to use the Delve hour, like the 31 billion or whatever it is, 90 billion, something like this, because otherwise it's too big. It's too big a number. It's like
It's too hard to count.
990
It's
billion.
easier to
Like,
count
you
in
can't- there's
DTU.
Too many zeros. Yeah, just one DTU.
Because I have to sit. I don't know about you, but I have to sit there and count the zeros and make sure the commas are there. I don't know how many.
You don't need commas.
We're going. We don't need commas.
We don't need commas.
Right.
But that brings it into the next thing of, you make so much money like this. When are they going to actually? I don't know if I wouldn't say it needs to be fixed because I like rolling in dough. I mean, you could be like freaking Space Trump or something like that, whatever you want. I think I just triggered like 1,000 people by doing that.
I was
But
Like this stream has 1,000 fans. Sorry, but let's just be realistic here.
well, I'm counting the multitudes of people that will be watching probably later. But I mean, when are they going to say at like the CCP, like the dev level, like is enough? We have to do something about it. I don't care if they do. I'm roll in it or whatever, whatnot.
What are they going to do about it? If they limit it for us, they limit it more for everybody else. So it really doesn't matter.
I know it's like the more you try and kill goons, the more you're going to kill the game. But yeah. It's that whole thing of bees. If we die, we take you with us.
Sure.
We are stage 4 cancer. You can try to chemo us, but you're end up going to kill the body before you kill cancer. I just killed the entire room. Feels good.
That's actually kind of a good analogy about the game, right? We would probably not be the group you'd want to piss off and make quit the game, right?
I would have to say, yeah. It's bees. If you kill them, they're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with them.
So can we get back to the original statement around the casino money and how that was infinite is compared to?
Oh yeah. So Aaron, do you want to take that, or do you want me to talk about
I
why
can talk
casino
about
money
it.
was unassailable?
I can
we
talk
compare-
about the idea.
Can we
I'll
compare
take
the
it.
modern Delve time unit to the modern casino minute?
And how?
So when you look in the casino war, right? Essentially, you were depositing money and using it externally and losing it externally. So the only way to stop the casinos from earning in-game ISK, right, was to essentially do something out of game to the website, which you can't do legally, right? So essentially, they could generate unlimited money, unlimited income for the war to pay people, and you couldn't assail it in the game. Does that make sense?
Sure. Go on.
And so, I mean, you can't assault it, right? They could just keep spending money and paying people as long as casinos were legal.
See, this brings a good comment right there. It's like infinite ISK would help the North now. They simply don't have the production facilities to actually outpace the Imperium. But when you do it in an in-game way, it's perfectly fine. I mean, when you're doing it outside, then I would say that's complete fuckery. But it's like, hey, if you don't have the production facilities to do it, I mean, I guess you have rookie numbers. You need to step your fucking game up.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to
Well, that's the key, right? So the Imperium keeps bringing in people because they keep their space safe, relatively, and they allow people to have those production capabilities.
Right.
So therefore, they encourage it, and it's legal, and it's in-game, and, if you really want to assault us, you could. Go ahead.
Right. The North is actively deterring people, right? I mean, wasn't it Gobbins just screamed at somebody for getting his work while blown up, and then the guy deleted all of their fucking clones on the way out the door? That's not how you get the production you need to compete with us, right? They don't have the production facilities because they're screaming at their Rorqual miners not to get blown up, and we're going, okay, well, good job getting blown up, idiot. Get better at lighting sinos.
Get good.
You got blown up.
Get good.
Headliner, headliner.
Mine harder, damn it! If you mine harder, you getting blown up doesn't matter. We have this wonderful thing called the DTU, and it shows.
I want to be able to put a bumper sticker on my ship now. I want CCP to add that into the skin, so on my Rorqual I can say we mine harder.
I want it to just say already replaced.
Yeah. Well,
I saw a bunch of Titans on the move ups called already replaced, and it made me really happy. One of them was called the Delve Time Unit, and that makes me happy.
Can we start doing 3, 2, 1?
One of the big pushes is that people can come in and steal our excavators, but you got to remember, you're not stealing excavators. You're not stealing the drones every day. You're stealing them every other day. You're kind of getting away with it. You're losing ships here and there. Yes, you made a couple billion stealing a few drones off one Rorqual, but whilst you're asleep, whilst you're doing other things, whilst you're setting up to do all that stuff. We're just chewing away on rocks, ripping through the havens. The fact that we have Titans ratting, okay?
Yeah.
The biggest ship in the game, and we use it to rat.
Yeah, it's great.
We have Titans at gate camp.
We did.
Honestly, it's probably more profitable for you to be joining us than stealing our mining drones.
That's
There's a
actually
Urandus has appeared.
It's a wild Urandus, actually.
What level are you? And are you shiny?
I'm level.
Are you shiny?
No, not a shiny Urandus. Level 69. Level 69 Urandus.
Hot. I think we're the only two who get there. For Urandus, by the way. Go team.
So, and Anatomy says he has 5 packages of Titans in Delve prepared to replace.
Do you
is
wanna-
one an
do you-
avatar that I could buy?
Could you give me one of those Titans for free? Thanks. Love you.
You know what they say? Has Titan will travel, right?
As Titan will travel, man.
I mean, that's a thing, right? I mean, let's talk about the fact that there are just open sell orders on fucking Titans in Delve. Where else in the game do you have just like I need to get rid of some of these avatars? I have too many, right? We're fire sailing fucking avatars in Delve, and everybody else is like, oh
TL
shit, we
has
can't
one.
lose a rag.
TL has one that,
I'm just-
and then they immediately gank you as soon as you undock in it.
I'm just picturing one of those shitty infomercials where this old person is like trying to carry like all the stuff to wash their car and just trips and fumbles, and it's just avatars going everywhere. You need an avatar containment unit, like that Keepstar we just put up in the enemy systems.
So we need a couple fleets whelped, a couple super fleets, Titan fleets, all that whelp, because we need to raise the prices in Delve. We got to get rid of some of this backstock, guys.
It's
Okay.
really bad, actually. It's hard to make ISK. And we've become communist Rush.
We're fire sailing supers and Titans in Delve because we have too many. It's not a fire sale because we lost the station. It's a fire sale because we got too many.
It's never too many.
Talking about fire sales, I've been moving around all my assets from asset safety, which conveniently popped out in the low sec regions right next to Cloud Ring and the Fade.
Yep.
And I made my first mistake on the contract. So I've extracted most of the stuff via PushX. Thank you very much to PushX for extracting my item from a war zone to jitter in record time. Highly recommend. We'll push again. And I've got a stack of like minerals and ores, and I'm like, well, there's no point in me moving this. It's going to cost me too much. So I just put it up for what I believe was 425 million. No, I changed my mind. Okay, put it down for 400. 2 minutes later, 40 million goes into my account. I'm like, okay.
Oh well, that's an oops. Not a problem. Already.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done that, so I feel good in the 10 years I've been playing this game.
That's not bad, honestly.
So do we get to do like 3, 2, 1 already replaced? Something like that?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
No,
3, 2, 1,
no, we're not. No. We bring nothing from Kenshin here.
Oh,
It's like the plague or something.
fine. Do whatever. Ruin the fun. You old dirty
Hey,
bastard.
hey.
We've actually got to lose something for it to be already replaced.
I'm not here to ruin everybody's fun, just your fun.
I know.
Forsyth.
Man, it's like we're goons or something.
So, Eric, I mean, we've been, it's like 47 or so minutes in. We haven't heard anything on Sav from you.
I'm relaxing and cool. Okay, if you really want to get me worked up, I'm trying to have a nice, relaxing day.
I mean, if it's funny, yeah.
Don't mention Saw.
But if it's funny, we do want to get you worked up.
No,
We don't even know that we give a shit about Sov in this war. I feel like we're just gonna burn down the north and like leave, like right? I mean, like
I think we want to.
I guess just wanted to say hello, just stopping in, see some old friends, burn down the north.
I think Fozzie
I would
Song
do
is
that.
the best thing to ever happen in this game since sliced bread.
This game has sliced bread in it now?
Apparently,
Fuck, man. I didn't know. I need to get
I just
Tech 2 sliced
invented
bread.
it.
What's Tech 2 sliced bread like? Is it decent?
Dude, you're going to make me throw up my freaking whiskey, man.
No, you can't throw out your whiskey. That's like party
No.
foul.
No, throw up. I mean, like, bleh.
He needs a vom-com.
There's talk in chat about people like, we don't arm the enemy, and just real talk, like 80% of the shit in this game comes from Delve, either directly or indirectly. Straight up. Almost everything in the game comes from Delves. There's no way to not arm our enemies.
We just make too much stuff.
So yeah, we win in literally every single sense of the word. They have to buy from us in order to arm their war efforts against us, and we'll just blow it up because we already have their money. Give us your money.
Right, and then they buy a new one from
As
us.
you
and
can
we
see,
blow
we've
that
got
up
more
too.
people, and they're all going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Everybody's peering around.
Hey, careful! You could end up like that chick that was streaming from the gym, where they were like, "Hey, you need to shut that down. You can't be streaming in the gym." That was kind of hilarious because she just was like, "Yeah, screw you," and just
I'm
kept doing it
streaming in the gym. I don't go to the gym.
around
I'm not
the
a
pool.
gym guy.
That's pretty evident, even without video up.
That was
Jesus.
rude.
That was a low blow
Fucking
right there.
Got him. Damn.
It's terrible.
Fucking mean.
Terrible.
Why are you such an asshole today?
I'm a goon. It's in it as standard.
Yeah, but we're at war. We have to only fuck with non-goons.
You don't know the
Bruh.
hardship that his officer has to do while sitting at the side of the pool near the Titan docks, man. Like
Yeah,
you don't know the struggle. The struggle is real.
Man.
The struggle is
Dude,
real.
You know you can only see a good 180-degree window like view. He can't see behind him, and that's really annoying to him.
No, I can see behind me because I can see the video feed.
Fucking mad. God, these fucking officers and their stupid bullshit. I'm just gonna go back to playing Age of Empires 2 while we do this shit.
Really? Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
Does anyone want to loan me a
Fucking
Oracle?
amazing.
Does anyone want to loan me a Oracle and I'll pay them back for it later?
Sure.
Slaps roof. This thing can mine so much shit, man.
Does it need to be fit, or is it just the hull?
Yeah, I mean, like I can afford the hull. I just can't afford the drones.
Oh, I got you.
'cause
I got you.
I spent all my moonies. I spent all my moonies, all my iskies on.
Oh. You should be
Supers.
like Declan. Just get T2 drones.
I'll sell you some. I'll give you some ISK at a 5% interest rate.
Did somebody say fucking
Is there
Iskies?
any collateral and
I might have.
or
Did I
time
say
limit
Somebody
on this?
say
I need your waifu pillow as
Look at this.
collateral.
Alright, deal.
Trigger Para, guys.
Paris triggered. He's
get out.
triggered.
What's up?
Paris triggered.
How do we trigger para?
Someone said Iskies.
Or I did, or somebody.
Oh fuck. Para,
I
I'm
like
sorry. Para, come down. Para, no.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm a
just want
terrible
Para
person.
just vanish from screen. we'll composite you over me like behind me with a knife.
Put the railgun down.
Put the Doomsday away. You don't need to do that. It's a friendly fleet, man. Friendly fleet.
We're down to 8 minutes, and the big question that I have from the fight when we put down the Keepstar, right?
Sure.
How many of those Gilas did we sell to those guys that we killed?
A third of them. Honestly, like I would say a third of them.
It's
I
just
don't
sad.
know if it's.
I know at least
We
one.
probably sold most of the equipment they had on those Gilas, but I don't know about how much our Gila actual production
Well,
is.
Gila's come from Blazing, right? So probably a lot of it's coming from Blazing stuff in Venal. Straight up, we're probably making a lot of those. I know at least one big money industrialist filled a lot of buy orders for Ishtars from Reds. So I mean, they're buying their Ishtars from us. We're blowing those up. Then they're buying more. It's a good time to be alive. Is what I'm saying.
What happens in this war?
Oh, this is so dumb. It's amazing.
It's so
You better be
fucking
careful.
stupid.
Better
Can
be
we
careful.
talk about just for a second dropping 5 super capital fleets on that fucking like
Something tells me we could have dropped more.
We
honestly brought more.
We could have. We could have.
There were 3
That
fucking
was
houses
rookie
blowing up.
numbers. We need more fleet numbers.
You gotta boost those numbers, man.
You're gonna get them numbers up.
But like as a real critique, I guess, of Imperium tactics, I don't really know if I'm allowed to critique the state because that might put me on a blacklist or some shit.
Yeah, you got to go to the.
I feel like
You go to the
I feel
damn
like
gulag.
I feel like instead of dropping 5 super fleets, we could have only dropped 4 super fleets and then had the subcap fleet in there earlier, because that was kind of an issue at the beginning, was we didn't have like any subcaps to immediately deal with the Gilas.
But
The Gilas were going to die anyway, but you know, having a subcap fleet in there was going to, I guess.
Well, we had
Take him down. Take him down.
when the Gilas came in, we had 2 mega fleets in there.
Did we? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, we did. They just had to get there.
Yeah, tie-dye sucks, man. That's all that is.
Yeah, they so your subcap guns, you're more affected by tie-dye than your doomsdays.
Correct. Because the Doomsdays just hit an area. They don't have to track or anything like that or do math.
Right.
All I know is I was listening on comms and I just kept hearing people like complaining about Titans unleashing Lance Doomsdays because, you know, they could.
They could. Hey, well, I'll tell you what. I was watching the stream before we jumped in, right? Actually, even after we jumped in, watching those super fleets just position themselves and jump into system was just freaking amazing from a line number perspective.
Because honestly, I saw, like, when I was watching it, I just saw one. I'm like, oh, cool, that's it. And then just kept seeing another fleet and another fleet and another fleet. Like, I'm like, dude, don't even try. Just let him go. Just let.
If you watch the INN stream of that,
Yeah, that's what I was
Schuster
watching.
so sure it was over that he started changing his graphics settings as the 5th fleet started landing. Like it was one further. It was going to 11, right? Like our super fleets, we go to 5. We go to 5. It's one
Dude,
more.
as soon as I saw that many on there, I'm like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then there's probably maybe more in reserve. I don't know. I'm not privy to the information. Like, there was possibly more in the reserve.
That was everything we had. We don't have
When
any.
paramedic says you could take it to 11 and we took it to 5, he means we literally could have taken it to 11 super
I mean,
fleets.
looking at it from another kind of perspective of it. Oh God, like I just got distracted. Yeah, keep going, guys. I just derailed my own train. Damn it.
I want to pick you up on the point about the Doomsdays and a very serious issue that affects certain Titan pilots.
Doomsday.
Premature Doomsday.
Premature doomsdays. It's very.
I thought it was going to be Doomsday erectile dysfunction, where you can't actually aim your Doomsday properly.
No, it's,
No, we give them a nice Viagra pill called Capital Training Ops on CC, and we get that kind of fixed away. It's the issue is they're coming they're coming too quickly. They're launching them too quickly, and so they're preemies.
Jay was it ready?
as a preview to my article, I'm currently working on a certain AMOC, which is, you know, super capital backbone of the Imperium, always
As we
recruiting.
are.
Come see the dumpster that's on fire, and fired off his Doomsday weapon to guess how much it cost him in the end. That he personally
More than he killed.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to 65 Cal for 39 months of subscriptions. Thank you very much.
I
He's the
can
guy's
tell you
causing all the
that-
tie-dye in here.
I don't know what
Miss Screwball showed up.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Miss Screwball, are you wild, shiny, and what level?
I am level 65.
There you go. Okay.
By the way,
Uranus
I love your
tackle.
suits. I love your suits.
Nice, man. Brooks Brothers. Go get them.
That's because Brisk is classy, unlike the
Risk is totes classy.
Totally classy. I love it.
It's
Just love
totes
it.
class. So much class, in fact.
Glad I
Yeah.
voted. Glad I voted.
So we're like literally all on fleets right now, I assume, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm on a fleet right where I am. Absolutely.
You look
I'm
great
in a
outside
fleet
there. It's
of
beautiful.
1. I'm in a fleet of 1, and I am just starting to solve wands because I don't know. I'm bored, and I feel like soft wanding because I need to immerse myself in the glory that is solo soft wanding.
How
See,
bored do you have to be in your life to be going, you know,
This is
that's
this
what I
is
want to do. I want to push one button and sit for 5 minutes.
this is. I've already mowed the lawn today. I've already vacuumed the entire house. I have literally nothing else to do today.
That's bad. It's like a beautiful day.
I was like up at 9 this morning mowing the lawn. I was like, what do?
I'm actually wanting to do it so that I can.
So we've got 1 more minute, guys, and they've turned the party music on. So I'm getting my butt kicked out of here.
Forward operating base pool sounds like it's pretty lit.
So why don't you take them around the room, RJ, and final thoughts.
So, like I started out, my final thoughts is I wish I just could replay the battles or fix the whole thing, quantum computing, et cetera, sci-fi computers, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. All right. So, Eric, what's your final thoughts for the last minute?
My final thoughts is I'm going to get another beer in 1 minute and jump in the pool.
Para, what you got?
I want to give a big shout out to my guys at the Ministry of Truth. We're back. We're driving the narrative. If y'all haven't gotten on board with the Imperial Legacy, you need to do that. And furthermore, everybody in NC, just can you please kill some Titans or something? Just please fucking just kill something. All right, just undock for 1 damn minute. Just try hard for me. Okay, thanks guys. From Cloud Ring, paramedic out.
And then we got, I know we came in late, but Brisk, do you have anything to go on? Anything to
I'm
say?
just saying, I'm looking forward to this fight. I hope everybody shows up. Looks like it's going to be fun. We're already in pretty bad tie-dye, and we've only been out for like half an hour. Although we've been forming for like 4 hours. So. Kind of crazy.
And Fela?
If this war ends up you being displaced, or you just hate being told that you're a horrible, terrible person from your own fleet commanders, remember, AMOC is always recruiting. You don't need a super to join the good guys. We can normally help you get that.
Awesome. And Scythe.
I just have something we have to say here. I don't know if this works.
What is he doing?
Okay.
He's playing music on his
Not
phone.
great. Yeah, it's
No.
not working at all. Fuck that.
Oh,
Whatever. It's all I do is win video with our fucking Keepstar being docked.
it sounds like metal on metal.
I know it's
It
fucking
does.
terrible. I can't get OBS to work.
You're end us to close it out.
Trying the whole stream.
I've just started my first cycle and I already want to die. Please help me.
Send help. Need
Maybe.
nachos.
Make Sav great again. There, I said it for you.
Makes sound great again.
All right, so that's everybody from the Push to Talk show on this 2-hour friggin' shit show put together right here. I think it turned out pretty damn well. So, everybody, if you're in Goons, get on fleets, make things dead. Everything's good being made dead. Remember, we take them with us.
Just remember, pew pew toot toot.
Shout out. Thank you, everybody in the audience, and thank you to all the folks who joined in the chat. Thanks for showing up, having a great time, and everybody fly safe and go kill some bad guys. And we're the good guys, just in case there was any ambiguity in that statement.
And if you're not in Goons, feel free to go outside, enjoy the lovely day what it is, see your family, catch up with some friends, come back in a few weeks.
But then they're not going to fight us, and I'll be bored if they don't fight.
Doesn't matter, the system will be burnt.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
All right, take us
All
out,
right, kids.
RJ.
All right, kids, we're out. Have a good weekend. Safe weekend. Go blow things up.
Yay.
All the guys are coming to tell me to come follow you guys, so that's why I did. So.